Shalom. This is the brother Karatazar coming to you with another lesson. And the title of today's lesson is Perpetual Hatred. With that said, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for learning this truth. Much respect to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you few brothers and sisters that watch my videos and get edified. So I'm going to let you watch this video. Alright. It's going to be you're going to see a Jake getting yanked up out the car. And I'll just let you watch the video and then I'll break out into some scriptures. Lord willing, you find this edifying.
Yellow card. Listen, yellow card. I am paraplegic, bro. You can hurt me. Yellow card. You can hurt me, bro. Yellow card. They can hurt me.
Disturbing footage of Ohio police officers ripping by his hair a paraplegic man out of his vehicle.
Somebody help!
Newly released by the Dayton Police Department, the edited body cam video captures Clifford Owensby repeatedly saying he's paraplegic.
I'm a paraplegic. I gave up. Stop! You're making it so much harder than what it has to be.
This difficult scene includes footage of two officers dragging Owensby across the asphalt to their cruiser. Dayton police initially pulled him over in a traffic stop. The department's edited footage shows the officers checking his window tint.
His window's at 20%.
And then questioning him about a toddler in the back seat.
The reason the kid's not in the car seat.
Before asking him to exit his vehicle so a canine could sniff for drugs.
I can't step out of the car, sir. But you I'm going to assist you. As someone assisting you, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to touch me.
He appears to call a friend.
Can you come down the street to,
Owensby then requests the officer call his superior.
Can you call your white shirt, please? I'm going to pull you out, and then I'll call a white shirt. Because you're getting out of the car. That's not an option. So you're getting out of this car. So you can cooperate and get out of the car, or I'll drag you out of the car.
8 seconds later, the officers begin pulling him out. Police saying in a statement they are gathering all relevant evidence necessary for a complete and thorough investigation. But the president of the local fraternal order of police saying sometimes the arrest of non-compliant individuals is not pretty, but is a necessary part of law enforcement to maintain public safety. Did these officers follow protocol for someone with a serious physical disability like this?
There's no training in the academy that teaches you to yank a suspect out of a car by the hair when all you're doing is investigating. There is no need to push this thing further and faster when we can de-escalate, slow it down, and then make decisions that are rational.
Owensby's attorney says they intend to file a civil lawsuit after Owensby recounted the ordeal on Sunday.
I have nightmares. It really makes no sense. I should not have to leave out of my house every day wondering if this is going to happen to me again.
All right, Vaughn Hilliard joins us now live on set. So, Vaughn, people at home are going to be watching this, and they're probably going to be asking the question, the police union is defending the officers, but why exactly are they defending the officers if the man was paraplegic?
Exactly, and this is where the heart of the issue comes down to here, and that is why this individual is filing a civil lawsuit against those officers, intending to do that because he says the only two citations he's received so far were, one, the window, the tint was too dark, and the second one, the child in the back seat was not in a car seat. Essentially, that was the justification for pulling him over. Now, that is where the police officer said he did not follow their orders. And of course, that is where the discrepancy in this video takes place. Ultimately, those officers, they did not give him the time to call up a friend and have that friend come. And ultimately, that's when they removed him from that vehicle.
And to be clear, no resisting arrest charges so far.
They have issued potential court filings, but it's going to be up to the city prosecutor whether they actually intend to file those. The mayor herself of Dayton is that she wants more of an investigation. The question is, what stance does the prosecutor ultimately take?
Okay, Vaughn Hilliard for respond. Thank you for that.
All right. So you saw it for yourself. Now I'm going to go into some scriptures and filter this out. And it reads, this is Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So we don't know what this man did for him to deserve this judgment. Whether he did something in his previous life or something he did in his current life that he's paying for because he's a paraplegic. So at some point, he did something to deserve that judgment, and the Most High is judging him again. All right. And you see he got those Shiva Jatas in his head. So that's showing you that he's idol worshiping. And he has no type of spirituality, no type of connection with the Most High. The Most High ain't dealing with this man. All right. So then we're going to go into Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See, now that I am he, there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right. So he was crying for help. He was calling for help. And no one going to save you. The only person that can save you is the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. No one else can save you. And there's no one who can deliver you out of the Most High's hand. Once the Most High give you a judgment, that's it. There's no one that can save you. This is Matthew 5 and 25. Agree with thy adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So as you can see, this man, he was non-compliant. That's the word they kept on using, non-compliant. He didn't comply with their officers. So this man was being non-compliant. That was their way of getting him out the car. It's because he wasn't complying. He didn't want to get out the car. He said, no, I'm not getting out the car. He didn't even say, you know what? I'll get out the car. Just help me out the car. I got a chair in the back. Come help me get out the car. All right. No, he didn't want that. He was non-compliant. All right. This is Job 18 and 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. And that's what you saw there. You saw the man breaking down, crying. He was in tears. He said he has nightmares. All right. And that's a terrifying thing because you're already in a bad situation as it is. And then the Most High, he can make it worse. So it's already you defenseless and you helpless. You already can't use your lower extremities. You're already in a bad position. And just think the Most High can make it worse. And that's a bad feeling when you already in a bad situation. It gets worse. So people think that, oh yeah, what can the Most High do to me? I'm already in a wheelchair. I can't use my legs. No, the Most High can also do stuff to mess with you as well. He can break you down further. So there's more things that can be done. Your worst fears can come to life. And this is 16 and 18. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. So, this man was proud. He's proud and, and he thinks that, the Most High, that nobody can do anything to him because he's a paraplegic. So he's untouchable. He think he know a little bit something about the law that nothing can happen. I don't have to get out the car. I ain't getting out the car. Too proud. That's how Jake is. Jake is proud. Jake think that that he ain't got to do nothing. That he got all these rights, these fake rights. You ain't got no rights. You still a slave, boy. You in captivity. You in your enemy's captivity. You a slave by your enemy. In your enemy's kingdom. You better slow your roll. This is Deuteronomy 28:66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. And that's how most Jakes live. All right. And this man, he said he fears. He broke down and cried, said he fears. Because why? He think every time he get in a car, he's gonna think if that's gonna happen again. He don't know. And it says, and shall have no assurance, none assurance of thy life. None assurance. That means you don't know whether you're going to live or die, anything going to happen to you. And that's exactly how that man feel. And that's how he should feel, because he's under the curses. And that's how most Jakes feel. And that's how they should feel, because they're under the curses. And this is how you know that you're under the curses. It's because you don't have any assurance of your life. And you're gonna live in fear. All right? That's how most of us live. I know I live like that. I have no assurance of my life. I don't know what's going to happen from day to day. If I'm going to live or I'm going to die. If somebody going to shoot me, somebody going to stab me, somebody going to do whatever. I have no assurance of my life. So let's go to Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Because, clearly they dragged that man out the car. He was paraplegic. And they took it to the court. And they said, we got to do further investigation. Because the police were just doing their job. So you're not going, they're part of the system. They're part of the system. So how you going to go and fight the system? That they in cahoots with the judges. The judges are in cahoots with them. You can't win, Jake. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. Esau hates his brother Jacob. And that's how most of these Edomites feel about us. They hate us. They can't stand us. They want to see us dead. This is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. So that's telling you that Esau, that these Edomites have a perpetual hatred for us. It's an ongoing hatred. It's never going to stop until they kill us all. But it's never going to happen. But that's how far their hatred goes. It's that deep-rooted. Everything is to kill us. Everything is always and has always been to kill the Israelites. That's his goal. So, Lord willing, you brothers and sisters have found this lesson edifying, and I'm going to say say shalom to the next video.